Hello, I'm Anne-Lise, the Untherapist, and I'm here to talk about the Untherapy Academy. I've been getting lots of excitement and lots of questions, so I have invited two of my current students and dear friends. I've got Kristen with me and Julie, and what we're going to do is just give kind of an overview of what the Academy is, what Untherapy is, and then I'm going to let them talk a little bit about what it's like inside the Academy to kind of give you an idea of whether or not this might be something for you. To start with, Untherapy is basic, it's not anti-therapy, but it's like self-help with a lot of guidance. And the reason we do it inside of a membership community that is closed off to the rest of the world and exists outside of social media is because there's something called positive peer pressure. So when there is a group of us that is all meeting together every single week, practicing a certain set of tools that brings all of us into the same frame of mind that says, we have our own best interest in mind. We have that deeper intuition inside of our own selves that says what's right for us to do next. But we also have a supportive community that is learning together in their own individual lives. The cumulative power, the synergy of that is really powerful. This is a dream come true for me, and it's something that I'm really excited to watch others grow in as well. So right now we are growing. We've just started very recently, and I'm putting this video out because I've been getting so many questions. I'm getting to the point where I don't have time to answer each individually. But if you have questions at the end of this video, I want you to go to theuntherapist.com and you can search for anything else you can find there, but also send me an email. I'm a real person and I will talk to you. So I want to start with Kristen, and I just want you to tell everyone what your experience has been to date. What's it like in the Academy? What are you getting from it? What do you like?
So, hi, my name is Kristen, and thank you so much for having me on. I love the Untherapy Academy. It's been a real place of support because I'm going through some kind of rough times right now, and it's been very supportive. It feels like a very safe place for me to go vent if something's going on. I get to share my celebrations and also work through the stuff that's going on in my life. And just knowing that I can share with people who get me and won't judge me, it's made a huge difference. I also love that it's not on Facebook because feels like a very safe space. Like I know nobody's going to attack me for saying the wrong thing. So that's been really huge. I go into the Academy to our meetings and I'm like, oh, I can breathe. I don't have to worry about anybody saying anything or all of that. So that's
awesome. Wonderful. So Julie, tell us about your experience. What do you like? What are you excited to learn? What's going on with you in the Academy?
Hi, I absolutely love, especially just like Kristen was saying, so many of us are going through crazy times. And so it's so fantastic to have a safe space that is comfortable and non-judgment, and just to be a part of a group of people that are all wanting to get better and not wanting to just do a lot of complaining, but a lot of working on themselves and to improve the situation around me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So I want to thank you ladies both for sharing that. That's the feel inside the Academy. There's just more of us and we're all kind of in that supportive space. And I want to give a couple of pieces of context. People normally ask, what kind of time commitment are we looking at? How often am I going to have to show up? So we have three live events every single week. Monday night is class, and then you get some homework to work on, nothing difficult or strenuous, but just practices that you bring into your everyday life. Wednesday night, we meet for office hours. So you've worked with the material for a couple of days, and then you get to ask questions and interact with me, and we get to all just kind of share what we got, what we're struggling with, and how we can keep going. And then Friday night is Tequila Friday, and we just come and get silly and drink if we drink, and just kind of be in a very non-pressure, very just low-key connecting kind of a way. So you don't have to come to any of the live events. We record the office hours and we record the class, but we encourage you to participate and take advantage of that aspect of the community, because there's something really special about coming together with the energy. So I want each of you to speak briefly to your favorite activity, whether you prefer the class, do you like the office hours, do you just like the tequila time? Which one do you like and why? Kristen, let's start with you again.
All right. So I really enjoy class because I just learned so much. And one of my, I've taken the Gallup Strengths Finder assessment, and one of my top strengths is learner. So for me to sit in a class and be learning and making connections about what's going on with me has been really valuable. It's very enlightening, I would say.
Nice.
I love that.
Yay. And Julie, what do you like? Which kind of class and why, or which kind of live event and why?
Well, I have been really enjoying all of them. And because I am so loving learning about self-improvement. So I'm loving class time. And then I'm loving, Wednesday nights where we get to listen and bounce off of each other. I think it's so interesting how we all have different personalities and we all are hearing things differently, and it just is so amazing to hear the different perspectives. And then Friday night to have to get to pop on and get a chance to laugh with friends, like we can't hardly get out right now, and so to get a chance to get together and laugh with friends and enjoy is fantastic. So
awesome. Yes. And I would agree. I'm going to weigh in for myself, because what is that? There was like that old commercial about Hair Club for Men. I'm not just the owner, I'm also a client, or something. Like the Untherapy Academy is like my jam too. I love learning. I learn through teaching. I love office hours because I get to hear the content of Untherapy and the tools that I'm teaching. I get to hear it filtered through different people's lives and different experiences. And some people are in here specifically because they want to build and grow their businesses. Some people are really struggling financially. There are people whose main focus is their family relationships. And so everyone's hearing a slightly different angle of the material. And the material is always universal in that we're covering things that are very holistic and very basic so that we can apply them to wherever we are. So there's no specific, you're never behind. You can jump in on any given week. We like you to come in on a Monday so you get to have that class, and then you're there with everyone for the week. But we're open every single Monday taking in new students. So what would you say? We're also busy. I know you, Kristen, and you, Julie, have a whole lot going on. You have your own businesses, you have your own lives and families. How would you say the time constraint has affected your schedule and working Untherapy Academy into your schedule? Kristen?
It's not been too bad, actually. I'm able to make 2 of the 3 per week, and it's been very doable thus far. And then as far as assignments go, they're very thought-provoking, but they're very easy. They don't take a lot of time. And then to just pop in during the day occasionally and check on what other people have shared and comment there it's been really easy. I mean, it's no worse than doom scrolling on Facebook or something like that. So in fact, and it's more positive and more enjoyable. So I'd much rather shift my focus to the Untherapy Academy than continuing that bad habit.
Perfect. Julie, what do you think about the time commitment?
Oh, okay, sorry. It has been, I am somebody that is, when I have free time, I tend to be kind of collapsed around, not or what restrictive around that, but I have absolutely enjoyed, again, I'm so enjoying working on myself. And so finding the time I feel like I'm considering it as one of those things I'm doing for myself. Taking care of myself. And so I've been really trying to implement that in my life and taking time for me and doing things that I know are good for me. So it's been a little bit a navigating process, but you know, if I have to be in the car, it's so convenient. I can, and so I haven't had any problem.
That's excellent. And you brought up a good point. The Untherapy Academy is located in an app on your phone. So you can get on your computer for the Zooms if you prefer, and that's more comfortable. But you can also do all of this interacting and take in all of the content just from your phone. So that does make it very on the go. We prioritize that because we're on the go. And it's just something that, you know, in our day-to-day life, I thought if this doesn't fit into my busy schedule, how can I expect it to fit into anyone else's? So that is something that I really enjoy about the platform that we've chosen. So are there any final thoughts or comments for each of you ladies? Let's say you have a friend who is noticing that you're happier and starts to get curious about what's going on. What is one thing that you would tell your friend that to just encourage them to consider the Untherapy Academy for themselves?
So funny enough, I just did an Instagram post early in the week sharing I'm doing gratitude month. So one of the things that I shared was gratitude for community. And I had several of my friends and people reach out to me and ask, what is this? They were very curious. And I basically described it like showing up at a friend's house. It's a brisk, cold, wintry night, and you know that your friends are gathered to have a dinner party, and you show up, they've got a glass of wine waiting for you. You get to go sit down and enjoy idle chit chat in front of the fire, and then move into the dining room and have a really nice dinner, and then end the night with a dessert and really reflecting on the entire evening. And that's just what it feels like to me. That's what the Untherapy Academy feels like to me. It's just such a community space.
Join. That is lovely and beautiful. And before Julie, you answer the question, I wanted to say, when I was designing this community, my metaphor was a house. I thought, I want my home to be the Untherapy Academy. I want to open it up. It is a membership community. And once you join, once you come in, it is all inclusive. There's no upsells, there's no selling within the community. You come in, I add as much value as I can. You can sit on my chairs, you can eat out of my fridge, you can sleep in my bed, everything. My place is mi casa es tu casa. And I just love that, because then I don't have to be paying attention and keeping an eye on who's doing what. We just get to have, like Kristen was saying, sort of that family environment where we're just all coming in and sharing life together. And I love that picture. It's my favorite. That's my favorite metaphor, because it sounds like it's translating, and that makes me happy. So Julie, what would you tell a friend who's interested?
I would tell a friend who is interested, or who had shared interest in maybe what I'm doing to be happier or to improving, is that there is opportunity to invest in themselves and to join this community and be encouraged and be around like-minded people, and to have Anne-Lise is somebody that has made major changes in my life, and my outlook on life, and my outlook on, or my inner look on myself, and to get to share her knowledge with friends is wonderful opportunity. This is a wonderful opportunity to grab hold of for yourself.
That is awesome. And when you do come into the community, we do connect. You connect with me, we become friends, you make friends with others. There's similarities, there's ways that we all get a chance to just do life together. So what I want to encourage you to do is, if any aspect of what we're talking about here resonated with you, I want to encourage you to contact me for more information. We can go over pricing. I have a special promotion going right now that's something called Super Learning, that's included in, if you join us in at the annual level, and you just invest in yourself and you pay for that up front and you're set for a year, then I offer a special one-on-one to work with you throughout the year, because this is really what we promise within the Untherapy Academy, is that if you will stick with us for a year and go through this transition, which is gradual, which is much more gentle than pretty much any protocol I know that has to do with self-help and improving yourself, that by the end of that year, you are going to know how to take authority over your own crazy and sort that out for yourself and be able to put yourself back on a track where you feel in control of who you are. And I will take your hand and check in with you periodically. And that's a special offer that I'm including now as we really launch into the full-blown membership building. I guess we're in a membership drive. Ooh, that feels weird. So thank you again, ladies. Again, go to theuntherapist.com. If you haven't gotten my book yet, it is on Amazon. It is called The Untherapist. And if you read the reviews, you'll kind of get an idea of what Untherapy does, as people have really been good about explaining, you know, how the book explained it. So you can kind of get an idea where that's coming from. And I look forward to hearing from you. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. You're my favorites. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night at tequila time. So have a great evening, and we'll talk to everyone soon.
Bye.
Bye.